Welcome to Gear Check Games. This is part 9 of our commentary for Super Mario Sunshine. Last time, we chased Shadow Mario into Pinna Park, and it was revealed that he was, in fact, Bowser Jr. in disguise. He made off with Princess Peach, and we were left to clean up the leftovers. And we are going to continue cleaning up Pinna Park in today's episode. I don't remember exactly what we do, because I was too lazy to preview this episode before we started recording.
Oh, yeah.
And while editing, apparently. Jeez, I'm sorry.
Oh my god, I love the little baby in the shell.
Yeah.
Oh, it's precious.
I
Baby in the Shell, is that the prequel to Ghost in the Shell?
Baby in the Shell is like the young Sheldon of Ghost in the Shell.
Oh god.
Oh dear god.
Baby mascot for Ghost in the Shell.
Mm-hmm.
That's one thing I was missing all these years. I don't know about you guys, but, like, to me, this is one of the weakest missions in the whole game.
Oh, yeah.
Because you just do the same easy task, like, 5 times.
Yeah. I've been pulling up speedrunning for this game a lot, which, by the way, like, fully recommend watching a speedrun of this game. It's crazy.
Oh, yeah. It's insane.
The way that they do this in speedrunning is actually, like, really cool, because they wake up all of them and manipulate them to kind of all ground pounding in the same spot, and you can ground pound multiple at one time.
Oh, wow.
Which
Jeez,
greatly simplifies
maybe I need to try that to spice this one up a little bit for myself.
Yeah, because
doing it like this is just tedious.
This is
it doesn't take a very long time altogether, but
it's also kind of like dodging the mechanics of the game, especially with these long cutscenes.
Yeah.
So with how this is working, with like killing a thing that is like not even close to the sunflower it's associated with, like
it doesn't even make any sense.
So, did these things like absorb the soul of a sunflower and like you have to free it?
I mean, that's kind of what it looks like, right? Since the sunflowers
maybe they took the moisture out of
them.
them because they're all withered.
Yeah, because like
they ate the sand fruit.
I would normally like expect that these things are like parasites messing up the soil or whatever, but like
because what you're trying to get at is when you kill one of them, it like revitalizes a sunflower that still has like 2 of them by it. It's just like if it's parasiting it, those 2 are still gonna eat it.
Like proximity has nothing to do with it, so like the only explanation is that these things have eaten the souls of the sunflowers.
Also, I forget, was the slogan of McDonald's "I'm loving it" in 2002?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to figure out whether these flowers are shilling for McDonald's.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I'm loving it!
A sunflower seed bun.
Oh god, that sounds a little too crunchy for
me.
me.
Man, is that why we're rescuing the sunflowers so we can revitalize the McDonald's industry here on Isle Delfino?
You're doing the Lord's work, Mario.
Look at the sunflowers. It's all yellow.
That's just what this tourist trap needs is a corporation making it that much more plastic.
Also,
well, I like to imagine Pinna Park is like Disney World, where they serve like off-brand McDonald's food, but charge like 10 times as much for it.
Yeah.
Hey man, island prices are crazy.
Have this $20 guacamole burger.
So the sunflowers were tied with the Yoshis?
Yeah, that's what I said about earlier. It's just like, wait, how are these sunflowers like, hey, you saved us, now maybe the Yoshis will come back? Like, what, were you like keeping them hostage?
The flowers are like, Mario, you're not getting your Yoshi until you help us out.
Okay, so I heard a theory that the Yoshis were like painted or created or whatever by Shadow Mario, and that's why they dissolve when they go in the water.
Oh, yeah.
Is it?
That's why they suck compared to all other Yoshis.
Yeah, which is a neat theory if you don't think about it too much. But like, if Shadow Mario created them, like, why would he be trying to steal them now?
Yeah.
And like,
well, I mean, it is Bowser Jr. Like, he doesn't seem like the most calculating fellow.
True.
It's not
He's
the
having
smartest.
fun with that egg.
I was just about to ride that Yoshi too.
No, there's been
Yoshi was riding Shadow Mario.
Why have you been the proponent of most of this playthrough's raunchy visual gags?
He is quite a shady figure.
I like the little Pianta on the banner just looking at you. Judging.
How
Also,
dare you steal that
imagine
woman's bananas.
if these were
Lores
headlines.
Pianta abides.
Imagine if this was like headline material in the real world, like just like man running around town holding egg-like object. Officials are baffled.
That just sounds like an anime convention.
Oh hey, it's the Yoster.
Oh boy.
No, that's in Mario
in-
RPG.
In possibly his worst incarnation of the series.
Yeah.
Which is a shame, because I
I
feel
don't
like
know.
I feel like there was definitely potential in the Yoshi mechanics. It just definitely wasn't polished. Hey, remember how we said this game was crunchy?
Well, and he's kind of pointless too, because like most of the things Yoshi like allows Mario to do, aside from like eating situational fruit, is stuff that Mario can already do with the FLUDD.
Yeah.
I mean, the biggest mechanic for Yoshi though is turning enemies into platforms, right?
yeah.
Well, yeah, but again, you could just have like specific enemies that turn into platforms when you spray them.
That's
Yeah. He literally adds nothing.
Yeah. Honestly, like, it seems like everything you do with Yoshi in this game is just like, it's not something that you like benefit from a better moveset by having Yoshi. It's just
Yeah.
like,
You need to get this crappy character to a point in the level where they can do the specific thing that
like,
only they can do.
Only Yoshi can do this specific thing because that's how the game was programmed.
Yeah.
And
Well,
you have to. The challenge of the mission is to either like find the fruit that lets you get Yoshi to do this, as in this mission, I think, or
Well, no, this is
escort Yoshi, like the crappy Yoshi, to be able to get to this point to do this thing, because being with Yoshi is just kind of like objectively worse than being solo Mario.
Yeah, Dan, I think you're thinking of the next mission, because this one actually doesn't involve Yoshi at all. I think they might have mixed up the level order when they were deciding when Yoshi becomes available, because this is the runaway Ferris wheel, where you have to climb up the back of the Ferris wheel using some wonderful, wonderful Grate climbing mechanics. Well, okay, I guess it's not the mechanics are sound here. It's just that they're really frustrating, and it's just a really frustrating level
This is a good
design.
opportunity to look at the sprinklers. Look, they're little miniature Mario pipes.
Oh yeah.
They're cute. Well, you're
But
not
also,
gonna get them
I
all.
want to use this interruption to go back to the Yoshi conversation. It definitely feels like Yoshi, since like his mechanics are so kind of just like redundant, that it's just like, listen, Yoshi's on this checklist, and you need to get him in here.
I'm trying to do the Mario Odyssey thing where you like ground pound the entire stack of Goombas.
Oh, and you get like a bajillion coins.
Where you capture the stack of stuttering stews, and you have to go find the girl.
Stuttering stew.
The girl
Oh, it just
stew.
pushes you off. That's
Oh
unfortunate.
God,
What are they called? I forget.
they're strutting stew, I think, or strutting stew. If you want to be all folksy about it. Oh God, they were a hive mind. We killed the queen. The queen's stew.
Oh, that one looks
Yeah,
like a
here we go.
ladybug. That's cute.
Now, you want to know where all of these, I think those guys are called like Nikos, right?
Noki.
Noki.
Noki,
Um,
Noki, no.
Nico's
yeah.
fucking weeb.
Yeah, plus I know it was in a long E sound, well, kind of somewhere, and Piantas. You know what game that they're in that's actually like really fantastic, and they're like a really good addition to? Super Mario
Copy that.
All Stars. And I'm not talking about the new 3D All Stars. I'm talking about the baseball one.
Oh, okay.
I think
Isn't that Mario Super Sluggers?
the
Oh,
first one is called Super Mario Baseball, and then the
Yeah, that's what I'm saying,
sequel
it's like,
on the Wii is Mario Super Sluggers.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're talking about the Super Nintendo game for a second. Trent's like, that doesn't have anything to do with the Nokis.
You're making this puzzle way too difficult.
Yeah, the baseball game was definitely another one where, like, I'm not even sure if I was ever cognizant of what it's...
no.
Yeah, Dan was right, it's Mario Superstar Baseball. I was never cognizant, like, what that game's title actually was. I always just called it Mario Baseball. I didn't even know they had one for the Wii. I mean, it makes sense they did, but the one for the GameCube was actually, like, good.
I've heard
I
good
think the one
things
for the
about.
Wii was good too.
I've heard good things about, like, everyone that I've heard talk about Sluggers says that it's better than the original.
That's
I
probably
haven't
true.
played it myself though, but I was all about Mario Baseball as a kid.
Yeah, I mean, I could see that being true because it's definitely another one of those GameCube games, and we talked about this last episode, that felt like it could probably do with a lot of polish.
Aren't those made by Camelot?
I don't remember. Mario
I
Tennis was
know,
made by Camelot at least.
Was it Next
Super-
Level Games? I know they did Strikers.
Yeah,
Wrong.
Next Level definitely did Strikers. I don't know if they did baseball.
They didn't. Now Production and Namco.
Oh no.
Man, there were so many cool Mario properties that came out of like the N64 and GameCube era that just like didn't carry forward past like the
Yeah.
early Wii.
Or they did
That's what
carry
happens.
forward, but in
The
like
early.
a kind of crappy cash grab, like nostalgia cash grab way. Like
Oh no.
Mario
Or a
Aces.
completely bastardized way in the case of Paper Mario.
Yeah. I don't remember if Mario Sports Mix was any good. I never played it, but I don't know if people generally had positive things to say about it.
This specific part of the level design just broke my brain.
Yeah,
Because like I screwed up on this in like every possible way.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, there you
Oh,
go.
thank goodness.
This also does bring up the conversation. So talking about who developed Super Mario Baseball versus the later games. Would you say that in especially the GameCube era, there was a lot more developers that were either like second party or not quite really third party, but like far more development studios that Nintendo allowed to touch their IPs? And now it's just kind of like a select few.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, but we also have stuff like Cadence of Hyrule, where it's like an indie developer making like a game with Zelda,
True.
with the Zelda IP.
Yeah.
I guess
Or
we
like
do
Hyrule
it.
Warriors, even.
Yeah.
Hell, the Hyrule Warriors, the new Hyrule Warriors is like a canon like Zelda story with Breath of the Wild.
Yeah. Well,
I don't know.
I
think
don't exactly know how canon it is because it does have like time travel stuff and.
Oh, really?
There's time
Yeah.
travel in it?
You
Oh,
say
boy.
that like that hasn't happened in Legend of Zelda.
Oh, so are you
You know
familiar
what?
with like?
Fair.
Because I'm just like, there's literally, a game in the Legend of Zelda series called Ocarina of Time, and it's not just because
There
of the
is?
stopwatch.
Yeah.
It's not just because the game tells time.
Yeah. I don't know. I know very very little about Calamity or whatever.
Age of
Calamity. So I don't know if the time travel is like retconny stuff or like alternate timeline stuff, or if it's like actually worked in so that it like is canon with everything in Breath of the Wild.
That game, it's not like in my immediate
Actually,
backlog,
wait,
but
no.
it is on my radar. So if I ever do get around to playing it, I'll let you know what goes down. and-
Actually, I just remembered it can't be like completely canon with Breath of the Wild because it's established in Breath of the Wild that there was no like war. Like all the champions died instantly, and like it all just kind of ended really quickly,
Are you
like
telling
without
me?
much of a struggle.
Well, but I mean, there's that one cutscene where they're talking about, oh, Ganon's
I don't know,
minions
man.
are multiplying.
Operation Desert Storm only took like 3 days.
Before this part's about to end, so I just want to point out, if you don't want to do this level the extremely frustrating and tedious way that I just showcased, with my usual poor gameplay skills, you can
GCG
just
classic.
climb up to the platform where you got the red coins of the pirate ship's Shine Sprite, and just float through the Ferris wheel while it's spinning.
Yeah.
It's extremely easy, but yeah, you can just do that and
Is it
like,
easy? I thought it was like a brute force thing.
No, I can do it reliably. Again, this is another one of those missions where like that's how I've done it for most of my like adulthood playthroughs of this game.
Nice.
And the reason I was so bad at like doing it the real way is because I haven't practiced it that way since I was a kid.
I can respect that.
Can you though? Can you really?
So wait, are you saying that if you
Do
get
I
up on,
deserve your respect?
so what you're saying is you can get up on that like green platform, and do you just have to like
Just hover with Flood and you'll just go through
Just
the
hover
Ferris wheel.
through the Ferris wheel blender.
I mean, I think it is possible to get blocked by the gondolas, but like it's easy enough to get through that, like, you might as well just do it that way and save yourself the... Life's too short, you know?
Can you still get on the gondolas, though, or are they going too fast?
Although I guess if you have time to watch our videos, you have time to play through this game like 20 times. Thanks for watching. See you next time.
See you next time.